let's talk about your relationship with that higher power. Like when you are in communication with the higher power, does it feel like a verbal type of thing? Is it a feeling? Is it energy? What is it for you? I think it's different for different people. I'm just interested
For
in what your experience is.
me, for me,
Peace.
because I've spoke with people who would hear him, and I'm like, huh. And I don't question their journey or anything, but it's definitely an energy and a feeling with me. And
Mm-hmm.
something just comes over my body. Like, I'm known that when I'm angry, I'll react first. I'll act first, and it's not always good. And something happened at work a few years back where I was so angry, I was ready to, I would have been arrested. It was this one time, I was in a real toxic environment at my old job. And so
Mm-hmm.
they're doing a gift exchange for Christmas. Now, I specifically said, I'm not participating. And so I didn't go to work on my birthday. The next day, I received all these gifts on my desk. And I didn't really look at them. And I saw something, it said hot chocolate. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went home. My son's looking through my stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm looking at all the Dallas Cowboys memorabilia, chocolate, a robe. Okay, I saw that. That's not okay with the Lord. And so I noticed. I picked it up, and I'm like, a monkey cup from two older Caucasian women.
Yeah, that's
And my first thought,
it's not a good look.
look, my first thought, if I had a thought at work, I would have been in jail because I would have took the cup and cracked her skull with it. No lie.
Mm.
I was so angry and just I was just plotting my revenge. What am I gonna do to this chick when I get to work? But every time I plotted something not of the Lord, God and my mom was just all in my head, all in my spirit. My mom, because she passed away 14 years ago, she would always be
Mm.
like, kill him with kindness, kill him with kindness. And I'm like, okay, I just want to cut her. Kill him with kindness. I kept hearing her. And then God it was just like, nope. And I'm like, man. So every time I plotted something, they intervened. And I prayed on it. And the next day I was like, okay, how am I going to handle it? And so I put the cup back in the bag. And then I went to work and I showed everyone. I said, "Ooh, look what Miss So and So bought me for Christmas." And
Mm.
everyone's like, "Oh." And so finally it got around to her. I don't think anyone else was pleased with what they did. And so she addressed me and she's like, "Oh, well, I didn't mean anything by it." I said, "You knew what it was, but that's all right, whatever." Because I went to her class and I put the bag on her desk and she's like, "Oh, thank you. You didn't have to." Yeah, gave it right back
Mm.
to her. But then, I didn't do any, I didn't react violently, but I did bring a box of saltine crackers and put on my desk. So,
You was on some subliminal shit.
she knew what it was, and she want to send monkeys. I will raise your monkey, take your monkey and raise it with
I,
some saltine
I see your
crackers. He
monkey
can
and
go.
raise you some crackers.
Yeah.